Last one, I don't know if you saw Fury's comments this week or last week, and he said that, let me show you the video, I don't know if you can hear it.
I've seen it.
Sure, so he said that if you came to Morecambe Bay and accepted his sparring offer, then you would definitely win this fight. What do you make of that, and did you ever consider that option?
I think he was saying something like, was it $1,000 or 10 grand or
100 grand a round.
100 grand a round, like that. Come on, if you want me to take him seriously, then it would say something like that, because obviously you're not gonna spar him for 100 grand a round. Like that's silly talk, isn't it? Who's gonna accept that? What would be the point of me fighting?
So what you're saying is you would have done it if it was potentially free.
Well, yeah, if he wanted to help me, then he would say a serious comment. But then if it's a fight that could be looming in the future, it's not smart for me to go to the Lions Den and train with him. I mean, you know, thanks for the offer, but mate, you need to lower the price a little bit if you want to be taken seriously.
Well, Joe.
And those are the words of Joe Joyce as he responds to Tyson Fury's offer to spar with him for 100 grand a round. And counterpunching Joe's comments concerning Tyson Fury, I think he's absolutely right. For one, you want Joe Joyce to pay you 100 grand a round. Like, what type of sparring do you think you're going to get? And how will he benefit paying you 100,000 a round when, like he said, possibly he could be your opponent in the future? That's not very smart. Good for Joe for just putting it out there, because I think you're paying a guy so he can possibly learn how you are in the gym. But the question you ask yourself is, was Joe Joyce sparring with Tyson Fury before? I know he's been in the ring with him at least, because I've seen them together. I don't know if they've actually sparred, but I know they've been in the same gym of some part or some type of capacity. So I'm not really like keen on that, but I think that's really Tyson just really showing that he's all about money by saying 100 grand a round. That means he's trying to make an offer that's unrealistic, like he always does, but lets people know that he's not for free. He wants to let people know that he is a guy that does everything for the money. The legacy, the Spartanhood, all that stuff. It doesn't matter. It's all about money. He said, yeah, I'll do it for the right price. If he sparred with me for whatever I charge him, he would be ready for the right price. So I think at the end of the day, Tyson Fury is just trolling, but he's at the same time showing you exactly who he is. So I think we should never make a mistake to think that Tyson Fury wants to prove he's the best. He doesn't want to prove he's the best. He wants to make more money than he possibly can, but he believes that he's the best. And he wants other people to believe that along with him. And a lot of people, sadly to say, believes that shit. I don't. I don't think Tyson Fury's the best. I think Tyson Fury is good at fighting people that make him look or appear like the best. You know, but a guy like Joe Joyce, possibly he could show that he's the best. But Joe Joyce is a guy that doesn't give up. So that would still be a good fight. And by the way, in between Joe Joyce knocking out Joseph Parker, he ducked Joe Joyce after that happened. So keep that in mind. Then he wants to offer him, hey, yeah, if you wanted to come back and, because this was before he took his first L, Joe Joyce. And he said, hey, get your profile up, right? And he knew, hey, I might get chinned, and he was talking a lot of good graces and good things about Joe Joyce. So keep that in mind. See, once somebody else or another fighter views or acknowledges your danger, they don't want any part of you. So you have to understand, Tyson Fury wasn't eager to jump in there with Joyce until he lost. And then after he lost, he was like, oh, well, hey, why don't you come spar with me or come train with me and I'll have you ready, but for $100,000 a round. Meaning he wasn't serious about it, but he is for hire because it is about the money. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Joyce responding to Tyson Fury's offer to train him. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!